Luigi, right? There we go. That's fine. Now we can go good. Looking good. All right. Cool. There is your Boo and your Dry Bones. Hello! Today on the channel, we're going to be unboxing Boo and Dry Bones. These are Super Mario Brothers figures from Jakks. I have actually unboxed both of these figures on the channel already, but it's been a while. The first Super Mario Brothers figures from Jakks I ever opened was a Boo, and I know Dry Bones was not too long ago, so, not too long ago, it was a while back actually, so I thought, for funsies and Halloween, it's October, why don't we do a Boo and a Dry Bones together and just get some more Mario figures. I haven't done a Mario unboxing in a while. It's harder for me to find newer figures. I missed out on the last wave and kind of bummed, but hey, at least we got this Halloween fun going. So we got Boo, also known in German as Boo-Hoo, and Dry Bones, and I guess he's Skrillex in French. No, it's Skelerex. And then Huestos in Spanish. Knockentrocken, I love that one. It's in German. And then, I don't know, Tartoso. I'm not sure what language that is. Is that also Spanish? I don't know. I'm surprised that it's there twice. As Con Meneda. I don't know. Huesitos and Tartos. But I love Knockentrocken and Skelerex. That's great. And Boo-Hoo. Alright, that was the front of those. Let's go ahead and go to the back. There's the back of Boo-Hoo and Knockentrocken. Whoop. A lot of glare on there. Let's get that glare up and off of there. Get that glare. Say goodbye. It's not... This one's bent. That's why. Can I unbend it and get the glare gone? I guess this is probably the best we're going to get right there. Alright. Not a lot from the side, but... there they are. And the next side, it's got your Super Mario. And then, view from the top, it's just not going to be a lot on these, but there it is. The bottom, there's your barcode and legalese. I'll pull into both of these just so you can see them close up. So, this is Dry Bones, or Knockentrocken. And then we've got Boo. Good old Boo-Hoo. There we go. Alright, we'll set these here. Get a little closer look at everything on the box, and we'll get them completely unboxed. So, let's start with Dry Bones. You got your... I always say this is the newer artwork, but it's been out for some time now. Of Mario there in the corner. Super Mario. There he is. Dry Bones. Comes with the coin. There's the bottom. There it is. The back side. Mario. Not Mario. What am I talking about? Nintendo. Quality seal. Licensed product. Super Mario. There's a blurb about Dry Bones if you'd like to read it. There he is. And looks like 14 points of articulation and other figures you can get. I have unboxed every single one of those figures on the channel, so if you haven't seen it, you want to see it, look it up. It's on the channel. Check it out. Alright, here's Boo. Same deal with the newer Mario. And there is Boo right there with his coin. Pretty great. And the bottom of the box there. Boo-Boo-Hoo. Back, of course, again, you've got your Nintendo licensed product. Super Mario. Mine, of course, got bent. That's alright. We're ripping into it today. And there's a blurb about Boo, if you'd like to read it. Blah, 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 blah. There he is. And 2 points of articulation. That's all we get. We get the arms. I mean, there's not a whole lot else I could do. It would be cool to somehow figure out a way to open and close the mouth, or make the tongue come out and have the tongue have articulation. I think that would be the next step. Something with the mouth and the tongue. Alright, here's some other figures that you can get. Again, just like the last one, I have unboxed every single one of these figures on the channel. So if you haven't seen any of those, check it out if you're curious, if you want to pick any of those up. Alright, let's set them both here. Get the camera in a little better position for some rippage. Alright, before I rip into these two, just want to say if you're enjoying these if you're enjoying this video, if you give it a like, you enjoy action figure unboxings, 1200 shelf tours, everything fun action figure related, and you have not subscribed to Hey, What That On My Shelf, go ahead and do that. You'll get all that action figure goodness in your feed. Plus, if you have a fun comment, that's greatly appreciated. But what's also really greatly appreciated is I have some products linked to this video. If you check those out and you decide you want to buy one of those, follow the link, and I will get a commission from those purchases, and that would go to really help grow this channel. I appreciate you checking that out. It's just other action figures and t-shirts, so check that out if you want. Let's start with dry bones. So I'm going to get my grip and rip going. Let's make sure it's in focus. I want a good focused grip and rip. So here's my grip. Gripping, gripping. Let's rip and ripping. Oh, yeah, that was a rip. That was a good rip. It made me Ultimate Warrior about it. Oh, yeah. Comes. Does he have a tie? No? He's just like, there we go. And a coin. There's our dry bones. I do love that his mouth open and closes. It's great. Alright, let's set him here and let's get that Boo unboxed also. Okay. Actually, he's going to have to go back here. Alright, let's get another grip and a rip going. There's my grip. Here's my rip. Oh, nope. Here we go. Ah, yeah, another good one. The Ultimate Warrior rip is always the best. Oh, yeah. Oh, is he in there deep or what? Wow. Ay, ay, ay. Want to hear the most annoying... Want to hear the most annoying sound in the world? Sorry, I had to. I just had to. It's just so awful to listen to. I don't know. I should... I try not to edit my videos too much. That way I can do more videos and it takes less time to make. But that sound of that plastic when I pull a figure out, just, ugh. It's bad. Alright. There's our Boo. There's our dry bones. Both looking great. There's the coins. Nice. Let's pull them close. I'm going to pull in and show the articulation. So, of course, there's Boo up close and personal. Looking great. He's a great figure. I do wish, since he didn't come with a lot of articulation, forget the coin, give us a little stand. A little clear stand so he can actually float. I think if you can add tongue articulation, give us a little stand, that's the next step for a Boo. That would be great. Not a Boo the monkey from Aladdin. A Boo. A boo-hoo, as they say in Germany. But yeah, there's no tail movement, anything. He does have this little kind of where he's supposed to sit on that little flat spot. But really, it is just a ball joint, so you can move these, swivel them wherever you want. So it's cool that it's at least a ball joint. But that's all you're getting articulation-wise. But he is a great little character. But if they come out with an updated one, I'd definitely grab one and throw these guys in the background. Now let's check out dry bones. Of course, you have the mouth articulation. One of my favorite things about these Jakks Mario figures. You got what? The piranha plants, the bone piranha plants, and the dry bones. Yeah. Great. Alright, so you also have a peg with a rocker for the neck. So the neck, there's your head back, which is really good. You look forward, it's down to there. Side to side. Yeah, you'll be able to swivel it all the way around. I mean, he's a dead skeleton. He can flip it all the way around, right? You got a ball joint, or I'm sorry, a peg on a rocker there for the shoulder. You've got a little cut right here. It is just a peg, so you can swivel right there. Then you also have a swivel right there, a cut on the hand, the glove right there. So a lot of articulation in the hands and arms. The legs, you've got looks like a peg on a rocker there for the inside of the foot, the leg right there. And then you've got a cut there for the knee. And then actually, it also swivels. No, it does not. Okay. It does not swivel on the foot. It's kind of overkill anyway, because you got it right there on the knee. So, yeah, there is no... It would have been nice to... Does it have a ball joint? No. I mean, you can kind of move it right and left a little bit. It's not really a ball joint. It is just a peg, but it's kind of soft plastic, so you can kind of get them to stand normal. His little tail has no articulation, but it is fun. They're great. I love these Jakks figures. I just wish I could find more. I missed out on... There's a Wario that came out, and I couldn't get them, and they want to sell it to me for $40 on Amazon. I'm like, $40 for a $10 figure? Come on. So hopefully I can find it in the store one of these days. But these guys are great. Let's see if we can kind of get a little cooler look there. There we go. I don't know if that's better or not, but get a focus going here. That's everything that comes in the box of these two figures, Boo and Knockin' Trockin', otherwise known as Dry Bones. Let's go ahead and move these coins out of the way. I've got some other figures we could throw next to him for scale, so let's go with him over on the side. Well, let's go here with this one. I want to put the bone piranha plant over here. Whoa, took him out. Something like, I want to be able to see the top. So he's a fun little figure. Let's actually get a focus on him and then start lining everybody else out. Okay, so that one, we'll put your dry bones here. There is Boo. We're going to kind of go to the side a little bit so you can see what's going on. We got Luigi. I wish they would come out with a Luigi's Mansion Luigi where he's just absolutely scared. But for now, we'll pretend this is Luigi's Mansion Luigi. He looks just a little too happy to see him. And then I've got a dry pair of bones right here, which is a great figure too. Just a dry bones with wings. Head is Red Bull. All right, let's get everybody lined up a little better. Something like that, I guess. Make sure it's all in focus. I don't know what he's looking at. The sky. He should probably be looking at Luigi, right? There we go. That's fun. Now we just gotta get him in focus. Is that looking good? I think that's looking good. All right. Cool. There is your Boo and your dry bones. Stay tuned for some posing. Thanks. Let's try that again. I just got a frog in my throat. I got a knockin' trockin' growing in my throat. All right. There is your dry bones and your Boo. Stay tuned for some posing. Thanks so much for watching.